Hello there, friends. Happy Friday to you. I hope that you are doing great. This is going to be kind of quick. I have the croaks. My throat is kind of just scratchy. I am feeling just fine. I am not sick at all. It's just like my throat is scratchy and I'm very stuffy. It is the weather. It's just really dry. You know, it's kind of that dry, stuffy thing that you get in the wintertime. But I am really, really good. I wanted to show you guys something. I'm very excited. We are going to continue with our Loose Leaf Lucy project because I found a whole stash of envelopes, you guys. These are even older than our 1930s stash. These are this one's 1911. This one is 1910. This one is 1910, 1911, 1915. So yes, we can continue with our loose leaf Lucy's, and I tell you, I appreciate the support for those mixed media junk journal inserts. I love making them. They're like falling into flow pockets. It's the exact same thing. I just love the sense of story that they evoke. I love using, of course, the vintage text pages and those super cool envelopes. Speaking of falling into flow pockets, I have some flow pockets for you guys. We are going to go through these rather quickly before I lose my voice. I think I want a hot toddy, and I don't even know how to make one. I need to Google hot toddy and see what's up with that. But it might make my throat and my nose feel better. This is a pocket called Sandra. This is the beautiful Sandra Lee. This is Work Out. And I think we all, we go into the new year with intentions of working out. I know I did. And I'll just be quite frank with you. It's too cold. It is too cold to get my mat out and do yoga. I have been doing seated exercises in front of a heater. It's just cold. It just seems like, and it's too cold to go out and walk or anything like that. This pocket says Friends, and it is a basket full of yarn. I thought that was such a pretty photograph. This says Ageless. Look at that baby. Smiles. I gotta tell you guys a story. I was in the post office today, and this little boy, I don't know what it was. He decided he liked me. So he was taking my little finger in his little hand and taking me all around the post office and showing me everything there like I'd never been there before. Oh my gosh, it was just so sweet. I love it when kids are so open like that. I just think it's adorable. This one says Mind the Future. This pocket says Hello World, and it's a bunch of kids. There's just nothing better. I love children. This does not have a word with it, but this is a super cool moth. It's a sticker. It is, and it's got metal antenna here. It's really neat. This pocket says Effortless. This pocket says Remember This Moment. This pocket says Discover, and it's a lady on a swing, and she's swinging over a lake. My dream. This one says Country Kids. This one says Extraordinary. This one says Dream, and it's a little boy, and he's learning to play guitar. This is Mr. Rogers, Enjoy a Child, and it says Kindness. This says Stronger. This one says Amazing. I put the words in here. There we go. Now we can see the birdie. Isn't that a pretty birdie? And this pocket says Journey. And of course, our flow pockets are chock full of fabric. Each one comes with 9 tags and a funky bead strand as well. So let's move on to the next pocket. This one says, just kind of give you an overview. This one says rethink. This one says wonderful. This one says show up. 99% of success is just showing up. Chris had never heard that before. He was like, what does that mean? And I said, showing up. You know, you show up at your desk every day. You show up at your paints every day. You show up with your markers every day. And that is part of success. And he said, 99%? And I said, that's what they say. You just have to show up. This is just a little ode to Halloween. I love this little monster guy. He was on the cover of Prevention magazine. I just think he's so cute. And it says make, and he's got a silver star right here. This pocket says confidence. This one says faith. I love this girl. She's just got the most peaceful look on her face, and she looks like a little hippie chick. This one has an owl cut out in it, courtesy of our friend Judy. This one says name. This is a couple holding hands, and it says tomorrow. Miss Judy had some Tigger, so we've got Tigger in here. Can't stop me. This is David Cassidy in front of a crowd, and it says one last thing. David Cassidy died last year. His last words were, so much wasted time. So that might give you something to think about. This says decadence. I love her. She's a burlesque dancer. Don't worry, she's closed. But it says decadence. I've always wanted to learn a belly dance. Are there like dances that you guys wanted to learn? I don't know what it is about belly dancing. It's very exotic, and it just looks like it might be fun. I probably will never do that. Probably cannot believe I even told you guys that, but I think I'm catching a cold. Okay, this is another one of those super cool moths. And a flower sticker right here. I love this pocket. It says Gothic. It is of a young girl, and she's got black lipstick on. This is a skeleton hand, and this is a stack of books, kind of just an ode to goth in general. This one says Rhythm and Resolve. It's a young lady, and she's playing a cello. This one says I Am. And we talked about the Neville Goddard I Am meditations, I think the last time that we did Flow Pockets. It's super effective if you are having an out of alignment day and you just kind of take a few minutes. It's really hard to say things like I am beautiful, I am confident, I am determined, I am fantastic, because it just doesn't, it sounds like you're being self-centered. And really you are kind of being self-centered, but not in a bad way. That makes sense? You know, you're centering on yourself. So try the I am meditations. You can look up Neville Goddard. I'll try and put a link below about Neville Goddard. This says true story. I like the way this one, I love the way they look. You know, it's just like 18 little pieces of art for you to, you know, use as a journal prompt or you know, used as an art prompt. Always something to think about. This is Kate Middleton, and it says we. I always think about Kate and Megan and how they were quite ordinary people and have become princesses. And of course, Kate will eventually become Queen of England. So it's just so interesting. A little bit of Halloween and witchery for you. This one is Elizabeth Moss in The Handmaid's Tale. I read The Handmaid's Tale years and years ago, and I just thought it was extraordinary. I love dystopian novels anyway, and I thought The Conquest was an appropriate word to use with that as well. This one says kindness. I did not put a word here. I love eyes, and I love the little heart stickers right here. I thought that they went really well together. This one has an owl, and it says awesome achiever. This is a pocket that says youthful. I love this black hat. I just think it's so cool. This one says you and me. Now, it is a pocket of collage elements, so you can do what you want to. This one says forever. It's a young mother and her baby. This pocket, of course, we got some Tigger, so that says joyful, and a little bit of Halloween. Miss Judy makes cards, so she gives me all kinds of leftovers from her card making. This says write your own story. That's a powerful thing. You know, sometimes we just need to tell a new story, and I realize that often I do not tell a real story. I tell the same story in my head over and over and over. It's not a very positive story. So we always need to mind our thoughts and write a more positive story for ourselves. You know, you can do that. It's a meditative practice. It is a wonderful thing to do. This pocket says inside. This one says life is a journey, and it's a bowl full of eggs, and we have some chickens back here. This is an elephant with a bird on his head and 2 hearts. It says, this makes me happy. Got a little bit of ocean ephemera right here for you. It says new destination. A flower. It's the simple things with a butterfly sticker. And this one says enjoy the journey. And there's a car back here and a gold star sticker. I really do love the gold stars and the silver stars that I got. Like 90% off at Michael's or some crazy thing like that, because they were holiday. Well, gosh, I mean, isn't a star appropriate every day? That's an everyday item. This pocket, the first one says wonderful. This is Stephen Hawking and his bride. It says today. This one says joyful. This is a felt owl with wiggly eyes, and it says you. This one says date. It's our typical eye with the butterfly. Really do love that combination. This pocket says the only way to have a friend is to be one. Ralph Waldo Emerson. This pocket says kindness. This one says enjoy your journey, and has another one of those super cool moths, sparkly stickers. Man, they're pretty. This one says sincere. This pocket says peace. Let me see if I can, that's going to be hard to move that word so you can see her beautiful face. I'm going to give it a go just because she's so darn pretty. There we go. She looks like a peaceful person. This one says, a beautiful day. Now, it's a woman, and she obviously does not want to get up. She is not feeling froggy, my friends. It might just give you a little bit of something to journal about how you wake up in the morning, what's your mood in the morning. Are you happy with your mood? Do you want to change your mood? So just kind of some silliness here for you to think about. This is a picture of Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher in 1977's original Star Wars. It says, this is awesome. There is a little rabbit, and he's in a cart. The words say, enjoy a little sunshine. This says, be happy, and we got Tigger again with a butterfly. This says, happiness. This pocket is a collage pocket. You've got a lot of things to work with in here. It says love. This one says together. My idea behind here is that maybe this young lady has a split personality, and that this is her dark side and this is her light side, and maybe they need to get together so she can have an effective life. This one says hopeful. To me, this kind of looked like a novice modeling photograph, and you know, maybe she is hopeful that she can turn her modeling into a career. We got one more, my friends. This pocket is Julia Roberts. It says smile from the heart. I love Julia Roberts. This one says good. This one doesn't say anything because John Krasinski just kind of says everything. Jim from The Office. Married to Emily Blunt. Just, I really do like Jim from The Office. He was so funny. This one says laughter. This one does not have words, but it does have a sweet sparkly butterfly right here. This one has a birdhouse sticker and a flower sticker right here. This one says dreamer, and I love the way that the sticker matched her lipstick. I thought it was so pretty. This one does not have a word either. If it had a word, I think it would be sassy. I think she looks very sassy. This says date. It's a young ballerina and has some more little ephemera back here for you to play with. This pocket says let's go. And that's exactly what she looks like, doesn't she? Reese Witherspoon, live, laugh, love. This is Jack White, and it says applause. Jack White, you might remember from the White Stripes. Jack makes his crew wear suits. So there you go, a little music business insider info for you. This pocket says time to travel. It's got a butterfly, a lady riding a bicycle. It says Richmond right there. This pocket says hugs. This pocket says once in a lifetime friend. This one has that sweet little owl in it. It says down on the farm. It has some chickens back here. This pocket says tomorrow. And this one is of a daddy kissing his baby, and it says family. Guys, I should be able to get these flow pockets in the shop a little later on this evening. I really do appreciate your kind support of my Etsy store. It totally means the world right now. It means the world right now. Thank you so much for supporting my store. We will get on some loose leaf Lucy's tomorrow with our new stash of super old envelopes, 1911. I'm very excited about working with those. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. Stay warm. Talk to you soon. Bye.